Your face is a little crooked.
Hi, Flosstube. It's always a production.
You said that when we were recording.
Yeah. I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Sarah.
And we are ThreeTrailsStitchers. And we're a train wreck. It's trying to like get the camera lined up and I mean, we're such professionals.
We
We
So,
really
yeah.
are. This is a professional operation.
Yeah, for sure. There's also like a little
It's true.
spot on Sarah's screen. So I keep seeing it on my
What screen? What spot?
That's
on my
fine.
forehead. There's like a little spot. Anyway,
I think it's a spot on your forehead.
Well,
it
just
could be
like-
that moves.
Yes.
So welcome. This is our Flosstube. This is a channel about cross stitch, which we don't usually say. We just let people figure that out on their own.
I think we usually say it
At some
Maybe.
point, I think it comes out.
like halfway through or something.
So if you are new, welcome. It does not get more professional at any point.
Yeah.
If you are returning, thank you for putting up with us week after week. We really appreciate it. I feel like every week we have people that are like, nope, and they nope right out of it after our video.
And we really don't blame them. I mean, it's kind of, we're
Like,
surprised the rest of you
yeah.
stuck around.
We're at like a certain number, and then it's like, oh, we lost 3, and it's like, oh, well, we gained 4. Oh, we did, yeah. It is what it is. We're not for everyone.
That's true.
We're not for most people.
Sometimes we're not for us.
Yes,
That's true.
sometimes we don't want to be around each other. Okay, so anything exciting this week?
No.
No.
No, we had really nice weather. The air quality is still not great, but I know that the fires are still really bad in different places throughout North America. So I think we just have to expect that the air quality is not going to be the best. Our problem, along with everyone else in the country, is that we are not getting rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it was
Yeah.
too rainy. Now it's not.
No,
enough.
there's
It's
no
crazy.
rain.
Like and I know we shouldn't complain because there's people in actual droughts,
Yes.
long-term droughts, but like our grass is very dead. We're supposed to maybe have some rain tonight, but I don't believe it.
It's like a 30% chance.
Yeah, like it'll
We'll
be
believe
like
it when we see it.
we're gonna have rain and then we have like 5 minutes of sprinkles
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
then it's
Enough to make it more
yeah,
humid.
like 80%
and-
humidity and then we're in it. So but fall will be here soon enough. I think it'll be a late fall, so which isn't always a bad thing.
Yes, it is.
I don't mind, like, if it's not 100 degrees, like this coming week, it's supposed to be really miserable again. As long as it's not that bad, but we'll see. Anyway,
You say so.
according to, and this is like totally out for you guys, not for you guys to
Sure.
listen, of course, but the Farmer's Almanac, the local weather guy posted that it's like, I think we're supposed to have heavy snow. And I had made this prediction that we're not going to have any snow days.
She made that prediction last year too.
Yeah, so I just feel like every 3 or 4 or 5 years, we have years with like no snow.
Yeah.
Or it always happens on the weekends, which could still happen. So I'm standing by my no snow days prediction,
Good for you.
at least until the first
And then
snow day.
every 3 or 4 years, we have like, I don't know, 10 snow days.
Yeah, so I'm hoping we don't, but
Not that a snow day is really a snow day anymore, because now that we can do it all virtually,
I
you
don't
don't
get snow
really get
days,
to enjoy
yeah.
your snow day.
so-
And Whitney doesn't get them anyway, so she could care less.
but you work from home, so you don't have to drive in it at least.
Yeah, that's true. Now.
That's the thing, like
mean,
I don't mind being out. I don't mind when it snows, but I don't like driving in it. So there's our weekly weather update.
weekly weather from Wanda
Thank you,
Weather.
Wanda Weather.
You're welcome. Other than that, this was our last week before going back to school. So we do that. I go back Monday, Sarah goes back Tuesday.
Go back Tuesday.
Summer break is over.
It's all over. It's just so.
But that's life.
I'm okay.
But it was a pretty good one. I told Sarah, I feel like it didn't go by, it always feels like it goes by fast, but
Mhm.
it feels like we had a good amount of time. Like I think because we took our vacation early and
Yeah.
so we've definitely rested. I mean, I've slept late almost every day, which I don't always do in the
Including
summer.
today.
Yeah. So much for getting me back on my schedule.
Yes, you do always do it during the summer.
Not as late as I did this year. I slept late this year.
Lies.
Okay. All right. So we will get into cross stitch.
She can't decide if she wants to come over.
Yeah, I don't think she wants anything to do with us.
Shirley,
Shirley, Vern is
okay.
hiding. Shirley's wandering. So we'll get into cross stitch. I don't think any of us have a finish. You
I
want to
have
do
a
your
finish for now.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna call mine next. I think go back and do the back stitch.
So part 3 of the Halloween Oracle Sal came out on the Oracle Sal Facebook group. And I was determined I am going to keep up on this Sal since I haven't kept up on any of my others. And so there it is.
Do you want me to move it closer?
I don't know. I am stitching it on 14 count fiddler's cloth that's been tea and coffee dyed by Miss Whitney Lynn herself, the awesome tea and coffee dyer. And I'm stitching it with DMC Coloris.
My cat's crazy.
She's got the zoomies, 4522. So I'm all caught up. I'm absolutely loving it.
It looks good.
I cannot wait until it's
Yeah, I like the
finished,
floss.
and I can turn it into a little wall hanging. 'Cause I'm all about the wall hangings. Eventually, we'll have finished stuff to show you.
I won't ever.
Okay,
Just
so
heads
I guess we'll do whips. Mine are sort of like finishes for now, but not really, because this is not at all caught up. So last week when we filmed, I was working on my Christmas wreath from Frosted Pumpkin. And I mean, I thought I was further. I thought I got like a section and a half done, but I think I basically got a section and a little bit done.
So are you technically like halfway through the
I'm
Sal?
at the halfway point while everyone else is 3/4 of the way done. So here's
Not everyone. I'm sure
here's
there's
where-
other people out there that aren't.
here's where I am so far. So I'm just gonna work on it when I feel like it. So I'm keeping it in the Q snap. And I'm just gonna work on it whenever I get the urge. So hopefully I don't have any illusions that I will
Have it
catch
done by-
up or have it done for Christmas, but it was kind of nice to pull it out and work on it. I think,
You don't know, you might get like a surge of
yeah,
Christmas
Christmas
spirit
spirit.
and want to
Yeah.
stitch it all in one day.
Yeah.
No, okay.
No.
but frosted pumpkin stuff is always nice to pull out and work on, so. And then the second part of the Tiny Modernist, a lot of threads, loose threads, When Witches Go Riding Sal or Halloween Sal or whatever people are calling it, came out. And I did not go back and finish the back stitch at the top. Quite honestly, when I'm done, I'm probably going to pull that out and just redo it. But I did finish part 2. So part 2 is the black cats. Is that what it is? Black cats are seen, and then the it has the moon. So that is part 2. And I really enjoyed stitching it. The back stitch was much smaller, and the back stitch is not hard. It's just I messed up one side and I'm trying to make the side
I
match.
can't get, I'm having a hard time with this part right here. That's why I put it
Yeah,
away.
I don't mind the smaller beds, and like on the moon, I think it looks great. And I know my white does not show great on this, but in person,
It does in
It does
person,
in
it looks
person,
really
yeah.
good.
but I really,
It's gonna
This
be
is-
huge.
we did her Halloween Sal last year, and I really do enjoy them.
Yes, yeah, I do too.
It makes
So-
me want to get it out and work
Yeah.
on it, even though I haven't even started.
And then the only other thing I worked on, I have not started my Cryptid Sal yet. You're gonna see that from these guys, but
Spoilers.
Right, wow.
But I didn't start mine yet because I picked up, after I finished this, that's what I worked on most of the week, and I wanted to finish it before I started Cryptid. I picked up this Judith Kirby Victorian because I just want to get it done.
I think your cat is stoned.
And I got quite a bit done last night. So basically, when you last saw it, it was like the outline, that ecru outline of the house, and I got the house filled in and some various other things. So I hadn't done this, so I went back and did this and filled this in. Tonight, I'm gonna work on this tonight. I was gonna start my Cryptid, but I feel like all I really have left is filling in the greenery and the fence and then the big tree. And then, yeah, for
The back
cross stitches,
right.
yes. And then I'll talk about what I'm gonna do with it then in plans. So that's what I've been working on.
I started the Witchy Stitchers Cryptid Sal. This is how far I am on it.
It looks really good.
Mhm.
I have part of this side done. It's just wound up.
So you have the whole
top.
top and then part of both sides.
The whole top and part of both sides.
That's a lot though.
So that's all that I've worked on.
Are you
'cause I'm-
using 2 strands?
Yes,
Are you using fancy floss?
no,
Oh, it looks really good.
just the DMC that it's called for,
Yeah, it filled in.
which
really
the
good, though.
moons don't show up, but you probably can't see them now, but I'm. that
I think you
great.
can see them in person.
But in
though.
person, they're, I mean, they're
They look
okay.
good, yeah.
They're good enough. So that's all that I've been working on because I've decided I'm not working on anything else.
You know, the moons are
Really?
2 different colors, right?
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Hold on.
Well, mine aren't gonna be.
No, I think it's fine the way you did it. I think some are black, right?
No, there's like a light color and a darker. Hold on. I'm gonna make Whitney cry. You wanna see
She'll just
Whitney
leave it
cry.
that way.
They're just gonna stay that way. At this point, I don't care.
Oh, yeah. I would keep, I don't think it's a big deal to have them all the
Nope,
same.
they're all gonna be the same.
But I've seen tons of people doing them in everything. So
I think it'd be cool,
I
like
just-
that's where you could also, I think it'd be cool, like that's where you could add like a pop of bright or something like that. I don't know. That might be
I
kind of
don't
cool.
know.
Well,
too.
some people are doing like them in a toile and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah, well, no, mine are all gonna be the same.
I
All
think
that
it
really
works.
matters, I mean,
Yeah.
it's great, hers are all the same. All that really matters is in that instant, I was right.
It happens so rarely.
It really does happen rarely. So, is that all you're?
That's all, that's
Oh.
all I have.
That's her whip.
So I did part 3 of the Halloween Oracle Sal, and then I started the cryptids.
Notice how I don't point out her mistakes
Yeah.
in front of everybody.
Fight,
you know.
fight.
She just had to be mean.
I know, I have to spend the rest of the evening with him now.
I love you.
Yeah, you do.
I do. So that's what I have. I'm not nearly as far as Whitney. I have cryptid and I started down one side.
Now I'm mad
So-
about the moons.
That's all I got.
I think it looks fine
I
the way
think it
you
looks
have it.
fine. I just didn't like being wrong. And then the only other thing I pulled out, I've been working on my spooky row from Bent Creek.
Oh, sorry.
Are you up to the skeleton?
I'm up to the
I
skeleton.
love the
She
skeleton.
has tiny little arms, so.
I do. I'm like a T-Rex. So, and I will probably, my goal is to try and maybe get this finished this week and then get back to the cryptid Sal. Because I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it and it goes really quick. I think
Now you'll have to do like the other season.
I
one.
have the skeleton, a big pumpkin, and the vulture. Everything else is letters.
Yeah.
So
It's cute.
it makes me happy. That's it. That's all I got.
Haul, we don't have a lot of haul because we've been good. We're good people.
We have
I
been
mean, sort of. We bought patterns today, but I have a pin, I have 2 pins that are gonna be needle minders. Our friend, Carrie, who I grew up with, I've known her since middle school. She's basically a sister.
Another sister.
She's our mom's favorite daughter, as we like to say.
That's true.
She went to Texas, and of course went to Waco, which we went to years ago, but she said it's very different now. And she got me a Dr. Pepper Museum pin that's going to be a needle minder because I
Well,
love
she got
me-
each of us one.
I love me some Dr. Pepper. I
She's
don't
the
drink
Dr.
much
Pepper
anymore,
fiend.
but I do love Dr. Pepper. And then I bought this pin to turn into a needle minder for the Cryptid Sal because Mothman is my #1. And it's from Pistol Pie on Etsy. PISTOL
It's super
Pie,
cute.
PIE. And this was, they sell like A grade and B grade. So if they get some that are slightly flawed, they sell them for about $2 cheaper. And so I went ahead and bought that because I'm gonna be putting my needle on it. And so I
Yeah.
figured it might get scratched and I don't see where it's not an A grade pin.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything
uh-uh.
wrong with it.
So good option. Adorable Mothman. He's my favorite. So, and oh, should I show the?
Sure. Do you want to
Um,
announce?
Yeah, so our designer of the month, we were trying to decide who we wanted to do, and I was on Etsy and I came across some adorable patterns from Crafty Like a Fox on Etsy. And then on Instagram, is it also Crafty Like a Fox? Hold on,
I think it's
something different.
I
think.
thought it was something different on Etsy.
It is, oh, it's crafty _like_a_fox. So it is the same, but
And on Etsy, it's Fox, You Are So Crafty.
Oh, okay, on the pattern it says.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I was I was like, I feel like when I went and bought the patterns, it looked.
So we'll do hashtag TTS Crafty Fox Sal.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have not looked, and I'm sure many of you have, if you have not looked at these patterns, they're freaking adorable.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much to choose from, but the ones I decided to buy are which are the Unicorns of Vengeance. Sorry,
That's okay.
this is the only problem with our setup. We have better
Unicorns of
lighting, but-
Vengeance.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Angry Unicorns and Wrathful Unicorns, which is basically what I am right now. As a wrathful unicorn. Actually, that kind of is my
Kind of is your thing.
spirit animal. And then these guys, which are, what is the name? The Cool Ghouls, because as you know, I'm doing a Halloween tree and it's a pink Halloween tree. And so I thought these would be perfect. I won't turn.
It
for
won't
some reason.
turn. Okay.
They're little pastel
They're very
ghosty
pastel-y
guys.
ghosties.
They'll be perfect in your tree.
So we may run and buy floss, and this may be something that I work on tomorrow because
Oh, okay.
We're like, oh, okay.
I need to check my floss and see what I have, but I know I won't have some of these colors, but I just love them. So that'll probably be the one I start first. So that's what I purchased.
Are you
Sure,
ready?
sure,
Go ahead and
yeah.
do yours and then I'll do mine.
Okay, so I bought two from the same one, and this one is called Fran and Frankie.
Amazing.
And it's-
Freaking adorable.
And then the other one I bought is called Fantastic.
Adorable.
It's too little.
There's so many. good ones.
There are so many, but of course I was. gonna
Did you
buy
have any
more
other
than
hauls?
this. No, I don't have any. other
And
hauls.
I bought Forest Friends, a foxy pair.
Adorable.
So
Adorable.
cute.
And then, oh, no, didn't. Sorry. I'm challenged. And then I also bought Foxy Friends, Secret Squirrels.
I love the squirrels.
I do
They're
too.
super cute.
I did not buy this one, but I will. This one is 285 by 168, and I can't make that commitment right now. But this pastel bat
The pastel bat is the
Yeah.
bomb diggity.
is giving me life.
He
I
would
want
be
it.
the cutest stuffy to like put up on your mantle during Halloween.
Well, and I don't think there's.
It's just big, and right
Yeah.
now I have too many stitch alongs,
Too many,
but I will
yeah,
definitely be buying it before the end
It's
of the month.
adorable.
So,
Yeah.
hashtag TTS Crafty Fox Sal. We will be posting ours whenever we get started, which will probably be soon. And
I will also post a link to their Etsy shop in the description box today, just like I've done for Good Morning Maui and our others.
yeah, also like some cool geometric type things that make you
Yeah.
think of like Satsuma Street. Just really cute. And I'm sure a
Yeah.
lot of you have already
I
heard
love
of them,
the
but
fancy tigers.
yeah, they're so
There's
cute.
like a
so
pattern
many,
that's like
yeah.
3 heads and they're wearing little fancy.
Very cute
So-
and affordable, like nothing, nothing out of bounds crazy
Mhm.
priced and.
Nope. And as always, any of the styles, they're kind of never ending for us.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you can still go back. I'm hoping to get my Ghost Rocket put together on Monday. Monday's my last day of summer and I'm going over to Mom's. And I'm hoping she'll help me put it together and maybe I'll have it finally finished off to show you next week.
Yeah. So if you want to join us,
Maybe.
feel
Yeah.
free, or just go check out their
Just go check out their
Etsy
shop.
page, give them a
Yeah.
like, follow them on Instagram, whatever. I just think they're really cute and I'm all about cute pastel Halloween things.
Yes,
Well, and I'm all about
absolutely.
cute animals, so.
Also, I wanted to tell you, you might have already seen, but Good Morning Maui is having a 50% off sale, so run.
So we
Do
had to
not
go,
walk.
we had to go through all of our patterns to figure out which ones we don't have.
Yeah.
And I
So-
still need to go through my patterns
And
to
I
figure out which
mean-
ones I don't have.
50% off for her patterns because her patterns are inexpensive anyway.
Yeah, like 250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. And they're so fun to stitch and easy to stitch. And
Yes.
so, yeah, I'll be buying some for sure. And plans, my plan is I would like to finish stitching the cross stitches and half stitches and stuff on this tonight. I think I probably can't get the tree done, but I'd like to finish it because then there's a ton of back stitch. And so I thought I could make this my 25/7 that I would do like 20-25 minutes of back stitch every night,
That's a good idea.
so that it's not quite as overwhelming. And then of course, I'm going to start the cryptids. So, but I'm so close on this. I just kind of want to do it, and get it done with at least the stitches.
Do you think you're gonna do a wall hanging?
I don't know, or frame it or something,
Frame it.
because I really love it. And I think when I finish it, maybe payday or something, I want to call them and order the one of the Christmas ones. So I will repeat again, because someone said they appreciated last time that I shared the name. So these were out of print for a very long time, these Judith Kirby Victorians, but the rights were sold to Stitch in Time, a cross stitch store in Saginaw, Michigan. So you can just Google them, or if you want to message me, I can give you their phone number. It's not a big deal. But when I ordered these, and it was a year ago probably when I ordered these, because it's taken me that long. They were very kind, very nice. I would love to, I'd love to in person visit their shop someday. So anyway, but if you ever want to know, if we don't answer a question, because I know we probably did not talk about fabric today, because we just don't think about it, just feel free to ask, because we just forget and we talk fast.
You can ask us anything.
Had a lot of caffeine.
A lot of caffeine.
Yeah, I got Starbucks.
Yeah. So that's probably it for cross stitchy stuff. Plans. Do you have plans?
I'm just gonna keep working on the Witchy Stitcher and my wrong color moons.
You broke her heart.
Now my heart is broken. Now I feel like I need to rip them out and start over.
No, I think they look fine.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, now that I know it's wrong,
Oh no.
like it's wrong. So, and I will maybe start tomorrow our new stitch along if I have.
Yeah,
we go by.
I love those. I think they're so cute. I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, now I have to apologize to Whitney all night.
Yeah, she ruined it. She crashed.
You know
I was
what?
so proud of myself that I was
I
actually making progress. It's wrong. Darn it.
Did you do the moons on the other side?
Yes.
Leave it.
How many
Okay.
moons do you have done?
You
on the other
vote
side?
in the
4.
comments. I would say leave it. I don't know.
It'd just be every other moon.
Oh, that's true. You don't have to. Did you carry?
No.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't think it's, if you want to change it, it's not that. If you had done all the moons, I would have left it. But like she said, yeah, it's every other moon. So that might not be as bad. So it may only be like, how many you have on the other side?
Like 4.
at the
So it'd be
most, it
3
would probably
moons.
be like 3 moons.
Yeah. Boo.
Send well wishes and support to Whitney.
Right? Because I think I'm gonna cry
this
when we're
troubled
done.
time. Oh, I know what I want to say, and I'm going to post on Instagram as well. Did you want to do your plans before I say that?
I kind of did.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to really wrap up Spooky Row this week, and then I'll keep working on the cryptids. But I also, if we're running to get stuff tonight to start our new starts, I'd like to get that started. But then I never started the birthday start for Stitchy Shannon.
Yeah, for Shannon, who's changed her name to Shannon Crafts, I think.
And so I have that all pulled out, and I have all the floss. So I want to start Gobble Till You Wobble this
Yeah,
week.
frosted pumpkins are always nice
Frosted
to
pumpkin, yeah.
stitch.
Sorry. So those are my big plans, and apparently apologizing to Whitney all night.
Yeah.
All night. All night long.
Do you want me to restitch the 3 moons for you?
Yes.
All right, fine, I'll do it. I
Um,
bet I can get it done faster than she can stop whining.
oh man.
Wow. Wow.
All right,
Whatever.
this just took a turn.
Okay, what were you
Turn
gonna
to the
say
worst.
about Instagram and?
We earlier this week I posted my teacher wish list on Instagram,
Oh, I did too.
and I'm kind of blown away by the people that have bought me something, purchased something for me and my kids off of that teacher wish list. I put books and masks and things like that because I did not expect to go into this school year where we're going into the school year. So it was just really nice, made me cry. And so I really appreciate it. And I'll be putting a more formal, and some of it was my friends on Facebook and that kind of thing, but it just blows me away that people who just know me from Instagram would be kind enough to think about me and my
Yeah,
kids.
it's amazing.
And Sarah and her
I'm gonna
kids.
piggyback on that too, because that's, I wasn't gonna do one this year because I did one last year for all the distancing stuff. And I was like, okay, well, Carrie had mentioned some books she was getting to help kids deal with anxiety, because we do have a lot of kids coming back who were virtual last year, and now they're having to come back into a school and wear masks and things like that. And I know there's just, if their parents are anxious, they're anxious. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and do a list. And it just kind of, it's blown me away. So thank you to everyone who has donated to our kiddos and our libraries. And I've tried to make sure I've thanked everyone.
Yeah, and I'll do a post and thank the people that donated specifically, but I mean, it's just really kind. So
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I know
thank
that
you.
we know that the Flosstube community is amazing, but it's just the Instagram community and just our friends and family.
Our
It's just been
friends
really
and
nice.
family and just the cross stitch community, period.
Yeah, and it's just a little bit that makes it a little easier for us and for our kids.
Yes.
Because it's gonna be another crazy school year. So
Yeah.
So anyway, so thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
I think that's it for cross stitch.
We also had a stitcher give us, a fellow Flosstuber give us a shout
Yes.
out. And I think she's just on her third.
I think she filmed her third. I think she's
episode.
doing weekly, right?
I think so, yes.
So it's OG Stitchery,
Oh, yeah, OG Stitchery.
and go watch her floss tubes. They are fun. She stitches a lot of stuff and stuff that we like, and she's into Disney.
Yes.
Which always goes. So I definitely give her a follow, and thank you so much for shouting us out. It was fun to watch, and she made us laugh because she did like a
little gang sign for
our
our
little ThreeTrailsStitchers.
gang sign.
Oh, what's our gang sign?
I
didn't know we had one.
Watch it. You have to
All
watch it.
right, I
It's
gotta
funny.
go watch them.
Because
So I guess I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
She was talking about how it's like where the three trails meet, and so she was
She
showing
was
on her
like
hands, and
trying
she's
to,
like, "Well, I
like-
didn't mean to do that." Yeah. So anyway, so thank you so much to her for watching and for giving us a little shout out. So, and also Lollipop Stitches, who talked about us again, which is, I mean,
Yeah, she's amazing.
I love her floss tubes.
Oh, and I know a lot of Instagrammers have been doing these lists, like the 8 things and different stuff. And a lot of you will tag me. I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm not as prolific at Instagram as Carrie. So it's not that I'm
Right.
ignoring you. I could tell you 8 things about me like nothing,
Same, can't ever figure out.
but
how
I
to,
just
do
can't
it.
figure out how to do it. So thank you very much for including me. And eventually maybe Carrie will teach me how to do it so I can do
I think
those
it's
fun
funnier
things
to
too.
hear her say that.
My Instagram game is weak.
My Instagram game is
Not
very weak.
good.
I mean, it's, and then, like mom, she's like, come teach me how to do this. Sure. Here's how you post a picture and here's how
Yeah.
you reply to someone. And that's about all I know.
It's getting really windy outside.
It is getting windy. Maybe we'll actually get like a nice, good soaking storm.
Yeah.
Anywho,
No, it
we're all
doesn't.
staring at the trees.
Now we're back on weather watch. Well, we have there's a giant Garth Brooks concert in Kansas City tonight. I'm pretty sure
70,000 people.
what could go wrong? Lord, I can't. I mean, I love Garth Brooks, and anyway, but they said that it may, unfortunately, that might be the rain. The first rain in forever is probably going to be on everybody at the stadium tonight. So
We do. It's not that we don't love Garth Brooks. We really do. And he has
Yeah.
asked people to mask up and he's setting up vaccination
Yeah.
stations. And he's being really trying to be really positive about all that.
it's
It's just kind of
70,000
70,000 people. And then last night on the news, no one wants to hear this, I'm sorry, but one of the doctors at KU says that like Kansas City's at a breaking point, and I'm thinking like 70,000 people are going to this concert.
Concert.
And we
So-
have to laugh and smile because otherwise we'd be crying.
Otherwise,
because-
I'd be laying out in the dirt, face down, looking for worms. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway,
So it may, I think that I was like, it's not gonna rain. and then
Bottom
we're-
line is we're hoping for the rain tonight. It's
Yeah,
just-
we're like-
we would like some rain. so.
Yeah, I think we were all like, it's not gonna rain tonight. And then I'm
Yeah,
looking
now-
out and my
now we're
trees are
like-
like,
Yeah.
And they do that, the
Really.
trees, when they do that thing where the leaves turn inside out, I've seen a lot of those as we were driving
Yeah.
around this morning.
anyway, now who's Wanda Weather?
All 3 of us apparently.
All right, so we'll do a very abbreviated, because this was gonna be a quick video, and look what's
Uh-huh.
happened. We're gonna do a very quick media corner where we talk about what we're reading, watching, or as I almost said, reading, writing, and arithmetic. So if you don't want to hear that, or you're tired of us because we've had a lot of caffeine,
And we don't blame
then
you.
feel free to click out and go amongst your day. Don't worry about us. We don't take it personally.
No,
I mean, I don't watch them back. I don't listen to myself.
I do sometimes, but
I do sometimes if I'm bored.
I figure mom will let us know. She's gonna be like, you guys were
It was
nuts."
a
And we're
complete
off the
train
rails
wreck.
today.
They were off the rails.
Yeah. But if you
Sarah's
do want to
so
hear
weird.
that, then hang on, because that's what we're doing now. So reading, I mean, I'm reading like 5 books and I can't commit to anything. So, but I did pick up In the Time of the Butterflies by Julia Alvarez. I read it a million years ago. My undergraduate degree is in Spanish. And so I took a I mean, it would have been like 1997. I took a women's
It's been 25 years.
yeah, it's been a long time. Latin American women's literature class, and we read, you know, all kinds of Rigoberta Menchú, and we read like Isabel Allende and places like that. So anyway, so I was thinking about it, and that popped up on my, you know, on my Kindle recommends, and so I bought it, and I've been rereading it. I'm about 20% of the way through, enjoying it. It's a beautifully written book. If you've never read it, she wrote How the Garcia Girls Lost their accents, which is probably her most famous book. But if you're into Latina literature, Latinx literature, then check her out. I've been listening to the one that Stitchy Aardvark, Catherine recommended, which is The Stalker's Web. It's Unraveled, The Stalker's Web. So I haven't been in my car much, so I'm still listening to it. Episode 5, still prepared to remove my entire digital footprint. It's terrifying. That's all I've really been listening to. Someone did recommend another podcast and I downloaded it, but I have not started it yet. So, and then I watched Dr. Death on Whitney's recommendation. It was very good. It was terrifying.
It is terrifying.
I had listened to the majority of the podcast. I think I stopped at some point because it was like, I mean, I have health anxiety anyway, so it's the worst thing I could listen to. But it was very well done. Everybody was really good in the show. The statistics at the end that they put on the screen are terrifying. So
Yes.
but I recommend it. It's what, 8 episodes
Yeah, 8 or 10, I can't remember.
on Peacock.
Peacock, yes.
Yeah. Don't sleep on Peacock. There's some good stuff on
Yeah,
there.
there is some good stuff on there.
And I do the commercial. I don't mind the commercials,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, same.
I watched that. I watched some Olympics. I watched a bunch of CSI because, you know, I'm prepping for the new CSI in October. I watched, I got overwhelmed by the news one night. And so I watched Julie and Julia about Julia Child, which is just kind of a feel-goody movie. And now I'm going to cook. I got from the library the Mastering the Art of French Cooking. I'm going to cook boeuf bourguignon. Anyway. And I think that's about it.
Me?
Yeah. I'm looking at Sarah like she's next. I don't know why.
So I'm just still watching Mr. Mercedes. I'm on the 3rd, which is the last season.
Right now it is. I'm hoping they'll do more
That.
seasons. 'Cause
I did
really
watch
like
the new Suicide
actor.
Squad movie.
Oh yeah.
Which is interesting. It's not bad. It's
Yeah. I mean, it was
it's not
fun.
anything like the first one. It's more
No.
comedic than the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good.
I feel like they're. I will. Go
And
ahead.
I'm not listening or reading anything. So that's all I've got.
I have a stack of books next to my chair. I'm not reading any of them. I did download the 3 podcasts that were recommended on the Witchy Stitcher Cryptid
Oh
Sal.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I have not started any of them. I watched a bunch of Paranormal Caught on Camera. I watched a bunch of Bob's Burgers.
She's like their #1 fan.
I tell you what, and it's all real. I know it is.
It's all real.
It's all real. My favorite one I watched the other night, the episode was, there was a family in Kentucky and they were hearing howling coming from the woods near them. And I guess the area they're in is kind of a big Sasquatch, like they have like signs like family of Sasquatch crossing and all this stuff. So I got really excited because I was like, let's go to Kentucky and find a Sasquatch. Let's see. I did listen to a little bit of Strange and Unexplained. I think I'm totally caught up on her podcast. And I watched Suicide Squad. I watched The Empty Man on HBO Max, which was a little different, but it did kind of keep me. I really didn't figure it out till almost the very end.
Yeah, I think anymore,
I
like
thought
you can't ignore those like straight to Netflix, straight to Hulu, straight
Yeah.
to because a lot of stuff is going straight to on demand because people aren't going to movies
Yes.
as much. So it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, and it was kind of one of those that it made me think of kind of like a I don't know what it made me think of. Anyway, it kept me going till the end, so I enjoyed it. feel like there was something else I watched this week. I was like, oh, I gotta remember to talk about that.
I know there was something I was gonna say and I like tell people and I forgot.
Oh, I did watch some of the Olympics, and one of the pole vaulters, I worked with his dad and his mom when I was at Dobbs. So he was Casey Lightfoot. He actually, I think, tied for 4th. So I'm sure we'll be seeing him in the next Olympics, and I'm sure he'll medal because
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
We had a local.
we had quite a few local athletes. There was a runner, there was a pole vaulter, 2 pole vaulters actually were from this area because one of the one who won
Parkville.
silver,
Right?
he's from Parkville. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Casey went to Lee Summit and he went to Parkville. Jessica's thrower?
Maybe, I don't know.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
remember.
I just felt like we had quite a few represented in track and field, which was pretty cool.
It was fun to watch. I was telling them like, should they maybe not have had the Olympics? Possibly, but also like, we're not those athletes that train your whole life and that's your
Yes.
chance. And if you wait a year or 2 down the road, you might not have that chance.
Right.
And I feel like when you watch the Olympics, you always see these kind of feel good moments.
Mhm.
And so like the 2 high jumpers that they decided to share the gold medal. And I think Simone Biles sharing her mental health struggles, but still remaining like positive and being there to like, she didn't just fade off. She
Yeah, and, like,
supported
fly out,
her.
yeah.
Like she supported her teammates and got them chalked and gave them hugs. And I think you saw so many, like there was a great there. I follow a lot of cross stitch pages. And so there was a Great Britain, I don't know if he was a swimmer, but he's a knitter. So he was sitting there during
Daly.
competitions
He's a
knitting.
diver.
He's a diver. Okay. So he was sitting there during competitions knitting. And I think it was just, and I don't know if it's because of the type of Olympics we had this time that they kind of had the time to show so many of those
Well, I
feel
think,
good moments.
Yeah.
The girl who fell literally was last, got up and won gold.
Yeah.
I mean, she was freaking awesome because if I fall, like I'm gonna wait
Yeah,
till someone
I'm
comes
gonna
by to
cry.
help me. I mean, first of all, I don't
I'm gonna
run.
cry
If I'm
first.
running,
I'm just gonna lay
you
there.
need to run too because something's chasing us.
Sasquatch.
But if Sasquatch. But if I fall down, Sasquatch is just gonna go, what? Come on, come make it fun. Nope, I'm down. So I think that was a part of it I just really enjoyed was just kind of a lot of the
Yeah, I think
feel-good
because
stuff. You
their
don't always
families couldn't be there, so you saw more of the athletes
supporting
Yes.
each other, yes,
Yeah,
cheering
which
each
is
other
nice.
on, and I think that was
And so we'll see.
Nice to
We
see.
would love to see the Winter Olympics because that should be this February. But I know it's in
my
China, so I
favorite
don't know if that will
Olympics.
happen, and I don't know. We'll see. But it would be nice to see.
it would.
It'd be unusual now because you always used to be both the Olympics were every 4 years.
Yeah.
And that would have been. I can't imagine how exhausting that must have been when we were younger to have to watch both Olympics in 1 year.
know,
In 1 year, I
right?
know, that's just, I
An
like it now that they
experience
split it
again.
up a little bit.
So anyway, that's enough of us rambling. We all need to come down off our caffeine highs apparently. So except Whitney, she's pretty tame.
Whitney's always tame.
So we will wrap it up and let you go because this was not a quick one. It's never a quick one. Spoiler alert.
Never is
Yeah,
with
it never
us.
is.
Hope that you get some stitching in today. I hope that the weather is better where you are. Maybe you're getting some rain. If you are dealing with the awfulness and the fires that we're thinking about you, I cannot imagine.
No.
We cannot imagine.
Mm-mm.
I would let
No.
you know in the Midwest, we cannot imagine. And it could just as easily happen here with, a bad drought year. So,
Yes.
so take care, stay healthy, and get some stitching in. That's what we're going to do. So I guess that's it. That wasn't a very good Midwest goodbye.
That was a terrible Midwest goodbye.
No.
Oh, well, it's one of your worst.
I've got to go find
She
my,
calmed
I have to
down.
go find my cats.
Oh, she's over there looking.
Oh yeah, she
But I
ran.
don't know where Vern is.
She wore herself out. They don't visit anymore when we're filming.
Yeah, they don't. They've had it. They've had enough.
Bobby's
of
cats, Skeeter, is always up there. And I'm like, my cats don't even visit when I film anymore.
No,
My
my dogs
cats,
just bark. They
I
like to
think
be heard.
last time was the first time my cats came by, which is crazy because during virtual, when we all had to go virtual a few years ago, whenever I was meeting with
yeah.
kids or just reading, like if I was just reading and recording a book, here they'd come right across, lay right in front of it.
Yeah.
That was the kids told me that was one of their favorite parts was getting to see my cats. And now I guess they're just done with fame.
Yeah,
They're over it.
they've had enough. They've had their
They've
moment.
had their
They're done with the
spotlight moment.
paparazzi and
They're tired of us.
they just want to go back to their lives.
Yeah.
So
All right, we're gonna let you go for real this
Yeah,
time.
there
There, I
was our
made it.
Midwest
I made it
goodbye.
better.
We
I did
did.
it better.
we did it for you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
See you next time. See you real soon. That's what I
Yeah,
say. See
you do
real
it. You do
soon.
it terrible.